welcome back to Healing Oaths. This is Brielle, and I want to share something nice with you. I have been looking to get a circular tarot deck for quite some time, and here I have one. This deck is the Tarot Original 1909 Circular Edition, and it is the Arthur E. Wade, Pamela Smith, and Sasha Graham. Now, this deck, I actually bought this on a recent travel, my first little mini vacation that I went on this year, and we happened to go to a wonderful I would say spiritual store, crystal store within Malaga, and this is where I found this deck. So let's open it up and see what it's like. We'll do a flip through and I'll give you an idea of what it feels like to hold it, to shuffle. Okay, here I am, ready to open up so we can get an idea and cleanse our deck and get an idea of what the deck is like. Definitely nicely packaged, a nice bright yellow box, circular box, which is great. For, like I said, I've wanted a circular deck for a while, so this is exciting for me. Okay. Oh yeah, interesting. Very nice. And they actually have a little pull so that you can help to pull out the deck, help to get it out. Here we go. And it is encased to protect it on the inside also. Okay. Okay. And we have a little card here. Oh no, it's not a card. Sorry, it's the book. Very nice box. Isn't it nice? Very nice box. Okay, so here's our little guidebook. And our cards here. Do this carefully. Okay. Okay, we see that that is just a information card. So this tells us more about it being the circular edition. This is the back of the card, so it's beautiful. It looks like a rose motif, a red rose motif, which a rose to me is a great indicator and a great symbol of spirituality, but not just necessarily spirituality to me. To me, just because of synchronicities that I have seen and that have experienced within not only my bloodline, but within what I've learned about the different spirit guides, ascended masters. The rose is definitely something that is linked to the divination, the art of divination, especially tarot. So this is really nice. We have, of course, our Fool. Well, I'll do the flip through. Let's look at the book first. I'm just excited to see the rose and see, like, I literally just noticed a synchronicity at this very, very moment. So, the Tarot Original 1909 Circular Edition. This is quite a little book. It's very nice. There are 143 pages, which is great. 143 pages, and it's in multiple languages. It gives information about each card, like the keywords, and then some additional information here. And let's see the Fool, the first card, to see if it's any bit of a difference from the others. Let's see, okay, so it speaks about the circular edition. It says that, talks about what tarot is used for. And it says it was reproduced from a release that was from December of 1909 by a publisher named Ryder. Okay, very good. It says, more important than everything else, the original 1909 was the first deck to illustrate the minor arcana with pictorial scenes connected to the meaning of the card. So that means that it was a milestone for all modern tarot, unlocking the possibility of reading cards, not just relying on esoteric knowledge, but rather intuition. And it says, because of this, tarot became usable by everyone and turned away from fortune teller in favor of spiritual, magical, and psychological work. Very good. And a circular tarot, it says here, reveals the holistic nature of tarot. Okay. Very good. So if you want to, you can, of course, get the deck and read more. So what happens is they speak about also the fact that they have keywords and not what that means. It says also how to read a circular deck. So let's see what this says, because this is my first circular deck. It says completely legitimate and entirely appropriate for you to turn the cards right side up to read once you have laid them in a desired spread. This way they won't be pointing all over the room and confusing you. In fact, you are just beginning with the cards and feeling a touch overwhelmed by the symbols and characters maybe. It's highly advisable to only read the cards in their upright position. After all, life is complicated enough without adding extra pressure. Okay, so these cards are read upright only. It says, as tarot practice should above all things be enjoyable, or else we will find ourselves hesitant to return to the cards day after day. Then we shall never learn how to read with ease and comfort. So they say uprights only. So then they'd speak about the fact that you can use reversals if you want to, and they give you an idea of what a reversal can indicate, whether it's an opposition, a delay, a blockage, or something that needs extra attention. And here we see that the cards are designed to be circular, and this way when we examine the cards, we can look at the direction the card is facing, and it may have a different nuance. So if we see the face of a clock here, we consider the face of a clock as the tarot card, the circular tarot card. This section between 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock would be the future. 3 to 6 would be challenge. 6 to 9 would be shadow self, and 9 to 12 would be the past. So that is an interesting thing also. So they give an example of this here also, about ideas and beliefs in one area of the card, showing the future, showing another, unconscious or subconscious here, and the past showing here. So a lot of good information. They even speak about attracted cards, cards that are attracted because the points are replicated. It says repulse cards, a break or interruption, because the things that should be attracting them are facing in opposite directions as you do your spread, or cards that converge, cards that fortify each other, they strengthen each other, or cards that diverge, they oppose and weaken. Here again, because of the direction of the cards, they're converging, they're coming together, crown to crown, head to head. This one, they're diverging, they're moving away from each other because this head is and crown is facing up and this one's facing in the opposite direction. So this is interesting, and it is something that is something new. I'll be looking towards working on that or learning that. And then it speaks about questions, how you can craft the best questions to receive your answers. And then there's a spread here. So this is great. Another spread. And then it talks about the structure. So it gives a lot of information in this book. This is really good. And then we have, let's say, we'll start with the example like I was going to do before, of starting with the Fool card. And let's see. So it says keywords: folly, optimism, extravagance, delight, an outlier, somebody that's innocent, or if ill-defined, or we would say not in the best light, it is cruel, frightened, closed, harsh, or cranky. It says the fool is infused with the energy of dawn and the possibility of a new day. He walks in pure optimism and does not even see the cliff before him. The cliff regenerates as he moves forward on his adventure. The fool brings for life forward. He reflects how the human soul manifests in the material world. He sees the world from an innocent perspective. He does not think ahead of himself or place judgments on what he encounters. So that's great. That's really nice. And also just the idea about the actual cliff regenerating in front of him is something that is a bit, I would say, a new thought for me, something that adds to the entire experience here. So let's see. We're going to start doing our flip through. I'm going to just have them upright and we'll go like this. So Here's card number. Fool, our magician. High priestess. Empress. Oh. Emperor. I won't keep repeating them. You know which ones they are. Cards are quite large, so the images are large, and I think that has an effect. Also, I'm quite partial to things that are circular, so I think this will not be my only circular deck, because I really like this image that is circular. Now the images are the traditional images, and because of the size, you can really get a lot of the detail. Kind of comes forward to you. Really, even like the little flowers here you see in the star card. The bird on the tree in the background. You really are focused on the detail. The garland around the head of the child on the horse in the sun card. Yes. And the feather even. Here we see. I like the colors also. As I said before, I tend to like vibrant colors within the decks that I enjoy most. And like I said, these are the traditional symbols, definitely. Some of us are quite familiar with these. I like the coloring here. Maybe that's on the other cards too, but it kind of stands out to me here. Even the pattern here. These are large cards, but it's easier than I thought it would be to actually shuffle the cards. Sorry, my phone cut out earlier on. For what reason, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. But as you can see, the cards shuffle well enough. Let's see if I, give a better, wider perspective. So yeah, shuffle well. Nice feel to the deck. Definitely. Oh. Nice feel to the deck. Like I said, I really appreciate the rose motif on the back of the cards. So let me know what you think. Let me know what circular decks you have and what you recommend is the next circular deck that I get. Thanks again for visiting. Have a wonderful day with health, love, happiness, peace, and prosperity. Check out my description box. Take care. Bye-bye.